Wow. All right. Good evening. I certainly hope and pray that all is well with everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, your goodness, your kindness. Maybe I do need to say this because I'm hearing it. Your righteousness and your mercy. All right. We're not going to be on long tonight. I'm going to do a reading. I have a distant cousin on my birth mother's side. My birth mother's side. Not the woman who raised me. Not my father's side. My birth mother's side. Who contacts me periodically, communicates with me periodically, and she has over the years. She requested that I do a reading for her. She didn't say what she was looking for, what it was about, questions or anything like that. None of that. And though it looks like my biological mother appears to be a white woman, this is a person of color. All right. Okay. So I'm going to read for her tonight. I don't know if she's watching, but I believe she will catch it. I'm going to do a reading tonight from the Kabbalistic Tarot, okay? Get some shuffles in. 5 butterfly shuffles. Do a nice two-way split. Okay, and even though she requested this reading from me, I don't know what it will be about at all. Like I said, she didn't give me a topic or anything, just okay. It might be something that will resonate with someone else out there who's watching. All right, hold on. 2 shuffles. All right, let's see what she needs here. All right, here we have 2 of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing drained. I'm hearing this woman is being drained. You're being drained. Okay. There's a source I'm hearing behind you. Okay. That is draining you, causing you a lot of drain is what I'm hearing. All right. Causing you a lot of personal problems and personal issues. Okay. Something that you need to get off your back, or someone that you need to get off your back. Okay. This person causes you a lot of issues and a lot of problems, and you know that. Okay. And you've been knowing it for a lot of years, yet you stick around. Okay. Maybe you have to stick around. Maybe you have to keep him feeling in view. I feel like this is someone that you are in obviously a relationship with. And now, when relationship doesn't just have to be a romantic relationship, okay? It can be a working relationship, whatever, okay? But even if this is just an associate of some sort, but I am hearing a working relationship, but it's more than a working relationship, okay? I just heard the word steam. I don't know why, but I feel like you've been working with this person for a lot of years, okay? And they have caused you. I'm sorry, this person has caused you a lot of problems, okay? All right. I'm not laughing at that. All right. All right. It's just, it's kind of tickles me because this is something that you are clear about, that you are aware of, okay? That you know, okay? You don't question it. You know this is a problem. This man is a problem here in my energy field. I am hearing, but I've let him in. I've allowed him in, okay? And he means me no good. And I know that, okay? This is what I'm hearing, all right? Okay. Now, I feel like, all right, let's just keep going. All right, here we have Knight of Swords, upright. Two of Pentacles, upright. I'm not sure that this is something that you can easily walk away from or escape. All right, here we have the Chariot in reverse. All right, here we have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, all right. Okay. He knows. Okay, he knows who he is. He knows he's the problem. Okay, he knows he's a problem. He knows he's the problem to you. He is well aware. He is fully aware. But at the same time, this is a romantic relationship. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is whoa. Because initially I thought that this is your husband. Okay. And then I thought this was possibly a third party. Okay. Maybe someone that you know, having a relationship with on the side. Okay. However, this may sound wild to people, but I'm just going to go with what I'm hearing. This person will understand it, I'm sure. The husband is the third party. All right. But a third party to what? I'm not, I don't know. Okay, what the dynamics are at this point. Okay. But this person has caused you, but it's not the husband. Okay. The husband is the third party, but it's not the husband here that you're referring to that's causing you the pain and the anguish. Okay. This man, okay, once again, has caused you a lot of pain and a lot of anguish. The husband knows, I'm hearing, knows more than you think he knows, more than you could possibly realize. He is, and not you, I'm talking about me. Okay, he is well aware, fully aware of the situation here at hand. Okay, the problem here, problematic. Hey, this man has caused you a lot of problems, a lot of confusion, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, but you've allowed him in once again, and you keep allowing him back in. I feel like the relationship between you and your husband is not based on love. Appearances, I'm hearing, okay? It's based on appearances, and you both are well aware of that. I feel like you came into the relationship with your husband, your spouse here, purposely, okay? Just like it's for appearances, it's for show. Okay, I'm hearing something about it's for people to understand and for people to know, okay, that we are together. Okay, something about means. It's not like financial when I say means, okay? The meaning of it all. I mean, screwed, okay, or screwy, okay? The relationship is off base, it's off center. It's not as it should be, but now I don't know if that's a relationship between you and the husband or you and whoever the other person is. No, it's between me and, first I heard husband, but then I heard my man. Okay. My man is the first guy, okay? He loves me and I love him. Between me and the husband, this is what I'm hearing. I haven't looked at the cards yet. Between me and my husband, I'm hearing there is no love. There never was any love. Okay, it was all for appearance, all for show. Okay, and we know that. So the husband is aware of that. Okay, he might even be. He may even watch this reading. Now, if you're fucking with my ear, okay, because you all just won't stop. You little Miss Dorita, Miss Lavinia with the nat you sent last night, back the fuck off. Shit is not about you. I know you all want everything to be about you over here with me, but it's not. This woman came to me for assistance. So you both go sit your asses down and leave me the fuck alone. Watch the reading and learn something. Or maybe the lady I'm doing the reading for, maybe she'll strike both of you all down. How's that? Because you don't know who the fuck she is. So she can get what the fuck she needs that she has requested. Both your silly asses. Silly ass women with nothing to do. But to keep a narrative going in some little ass city about shit so you can get some money. Right? So you can get some money. I'll say it again. Since it got stuck. Now go sit your ass down. Now back to the fucking reading. You're not going to steal shit from me. Neither one of you. And your little silly ass group. I want to be able to do the download, Auntie Beanie. Let's get back to this. All right. Let me get into these cards. I mean, something about she says she's mad. She says she understands. Okay. The foolishness that you endure. She's talking about me. This lady I'm doing this reading for. I mean, I'm well aware. We watch, we see. The world watches and sees. I don't give a fuck what the numbers say on this shit. We all know I'm hearing from this lady I'm doing this reading for. We all know what's happening to you and why it's being done to you. This is for me. They will be moved out of your way. Stumped, I'm hearing, in a way they won't like nor appreciate. But it will be done. See, you don't know who I'm doing this reading for. You have no fucking clue. I said a distant cousin on my birth mother's side. Which don't have nothing to do with neither one of y'all. Any of you. You want to be grown, sit down and be grown and learn something. Get up off your ass. Go get a goddamn job. Study for real about your fucking selves. So you can be something and somebody. How many times do you have to fail at trying to destroy someone? Who you know doesn't deserve it. You fucking greedy asses. I don't even use this terminology, but you act like fucking, not even peasants. You just act like you're just rummaging through a fucking garbage can just to try and find something. To keep a fucking narrative going. Sit your fuck asses down, both of you. Blow out the fucking candle and shut the fuck up. Now let me get into this woman. All right, here, let's see. Okay, so we see here once again. Okay, um, back to the reading, the cards for somebody that matter and got some goddamn sense. All right, yeah, love here, relationship. I feel like this relationship here started off as friendship, not the relationship with the husband. I don't feel this is about uh this first party. So this might have been somebody that you were in a relationship with before you married. Okay, but again, your husband is well aware of this situation. Again, your marriage was for appearances, appearance sake only. There is no love here. I am hearing between us, between the two of you all, and you know that. I don't feel like that's an issue for your husband, okay, nor you. He understands about the first man. He knows who he is. I even feel like he likes this person. Okay, he loves this person. Okay, I feel like this person, like I said, you invited this man in. I feel like this man may have they talk. Him and your husband talk. They're friends. I'm hearing they grow together. So I feel like however long you've been married to your husband, okay, this man has been around for a long time. Okay, well, obviously with you, but I feel like he has been welcomed even by your husband. Okay, and I heard somebody here in this ritual. I don't know nothing about that. Okay, we gonna keep on going. Okay, all right. But anyway, he is welcome in. He is welcome in your home. He is considered a friend, okay? Not a foe. This is not somebody that you all fight about. Okay, there's a lot of love here, but when you communicated with me the other night, um, it's a lot of pain and a lot of confusion. Okay, that he started. Okay, that has come up. I don't know if this was something that he was doing that was hidden from you, that he hid from you, and now it's come to the come to the surface. He's threatening. He has started to threaten you. Something about with advancement, or maybe it's for advancement. He wants to advance in his career, in his life. See, you and your husband, you all got married for appearances, so I'm feeling like you are probably, well, I know you are. You people with money, status, power. You all have a lot of power. Okay. People don't believe it, or people don't want to believe how much power you both actually have, you and your husband. Okay, together. This is marriage for appearances. Okay, sake. Again, there's no love, and that is. I keep hearing it, so I keep saying it. So that is understood. Okay, I'm hearing there's no love between the two of us, and there never will be. Okay, and we're fine with that. Like romantic love, I'm sure y'all have grown to love each other just as people. Okay. I do feel like there's an appreciation between you and your husband. Okay, we appreciate each other. Okay, I keep hearing this word advances, okay? Or like advancement, you know. Okay, but this first person here, he is caused, or he's starting to cause, but he has caused a lot of pain and a lot of hurt and confusion lately. This has not been something that has been over the years. It has started to come up lately. Okay, he wants you to. Maybe he doesn't have the power and the status and the money that you all have. Okay, he has a lot, but not like you. He's nowhere near where you are in terms of your financial status. Okay, I'm even hearing like abilities, or your financial abilities, your abilities to make money. Okay, so. Okay, and do the kind of work that he will never, I am hearing, sit in the seat, okay, or stand in the way, okay, of the kind of work that you do, or like be up in the, whatever your work is, and the power that you have, and the status and all that kind of stuff, be up out in the forefront like that. Okay, that will never happen for him. I'm hearing he knows that and he understands it. But I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like he's understanding of it, but I feel like he might be kind of pissed. Because I'm hearing, I've been around here a long time, long enough. Okay, again, there has been a friendship between him and your husband. A friendship has formed. They've grown together. Okay, as people age and everything, however many years he's been around. Okay, that you've let him be around, and I keep hearing that let. So I'm wondering if you knew somewhere along the line that eventually this was going to be a problem, okay, or some kind of red flags. Okay, maybe things he might have said, little hints he might have dropped, like this is going to be a problem. Like, somewhere along the line, may have said something like, "What about me?" Okay, like maybe why can't I come up there with y'all? Okay, or be up there with y'all. Okay, in terms of the power and the status. Okay, the financial. I keep hearing abilities that you all have, the abilities that you and your husband have to make money. You just don't have that with this person, this first person. Okay, but there's a romantic thing there. Okay, love and all of that kind of thing. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, I feel like he wants to. I feel like this person here is beginning to threaten you, maybe your career. Like I'll let it out the bag. I'll let everybody know who I am and what I do. Okay, why I've been here, how long I've been here. Okay, maybe as your lover or whatever other, because I heard something about ritual or whatever other role he has played. Okay, in you all's relationship, I feel like he was your lover initially, your man. That's what I keep hearing. Okay, he was your man. You loved him dearly. He loved you, but he could not be up there with you. Okay, he was not allowed to be. He would not be allowed to be. To come up there with you with your status because he did not have it. I feel like the person that you married, if you were sitting in seat of power, okay, he was sitting in the man that you married was sitting in the seat of power, like an arranged type of marriage. This is who you gonna marry, okay? Like I just heard, yeah, I had no choice. Okay, I had to marry this man. Okay, but again, I do love him, like, again, as a person, as a friend, but not as a lover. This is my lover, this other man here. Okay, this is my man, and I want him. I want him dearly to be mine. I'm him to stand out in the forefront with me, but he's not allowed to stand out in the forefront with me, and he will not be allowed to stand out in the forefront with me ever. Okay, I just heard like ever and a day, never ever. Okay. All right, hold on, please. I'm wondering, is it Cancer? I'm not saying that he is. I'm not really want to call out signs like that, okay? Or maybe a Virgo. This is the signs that I'm seeing here, Cancer and Virgo. Your things are topsy-turvy right now. Okay. You don't understand it. Why is he doing this to me? Why is he doing this to us? This is what I mean. It's like I see you sitting on the bed crying. Okay, talking to your husband, like, why is he like this? I feel like, again, once again, this man here is threatening you, like maybe to ruin your relationship, ruin your financial status, ruin your career. Okay, if you do not allow me to sit up there, okay, where you all sit. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's felt like over the years, maybe he began to feel like a lackey or something like that, or maybe all I'm doing is just here to give her some sexual satisfaction, okay, or love or whatever, and I'm putting in the work, okay, but I'm not getting the status for it. Okay, I'm not getting paid for it. Okay, which you kind of think, well, we're in love, yeah, but at the same time, it's this fine line shit. You know what I'm saying? I do love you, but I want my money too. I'm hearing, I want my comeuppance too. Okay. What about me? All the years that I've been here, all the things that I've done for you, all the ways that I've shown up for you. I feel like even this man might have kind of had to hide at times. Okay, so people wouldn't see him around you. I feel like maybe your estate. I'm seeing a beautiful, beautiful, huge, like a mansion. Okay, I don't know the styles and shit. Okay, I don't know. Maybe some Greek type of architecture I'm seeing. Okay, one part of the house. Okay, and there's water, maybe like a pond or some shit like that, and maybe like there might have been times he might have had to hide. I'm feeling like in that area. All right, vines. I'm seeing a few vines, a lot of greenery, stuff like that. Okay, definitely water, like a pond or something. Okay. Um, Not like no nasty, dirty pond. A little thing of water. Shit, I don't know what you call it. All right. Blue. It's pretty. A lot of white. The outside structure is white. All right. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah, again, I feel like he wants, again, threatening your relationship, okay? Which is interesting. I don't know if it means your relationship with your husband, okay, or just your relationship with your work, okay, with who you are, your status, so on and so forth. That's what that means. Okay? But he wants to stop it, kill it, I'm hearing. End it. Okay, like I'm gonna end this for you, end this cycle for you. Okay. You will never reach the highest heights if you do not, okay, whatever, do something for him. Okay. Oh, hold on. I like that plan. Hold on. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. And I mean, the only way that he could stop it, I mean, he doesn't have the power to over you to stop it, just maybe expose something. Okay, is what he wants to do. Okay, threatening, and I feel like you're trying to, figure out how to. I feel like in a way you're trying to figure out how to keep him, but in a way at the same time you're trying to figure out how to loose him. Okay, or it's like this energy, what has come over him, okay, this power, okay, that has reached, I'm hearing, into the depths of his soul, okay, in his being, okay, that has come over him. It's like loose him. It's almost like this, I don't know if you have a church background or Christian background, maybe like a Pentecostal holiness or something like that background. If you do, it doesn't have to be that, okay, but I heard like loose, like you hear in the church, okay, in those denominations, when they would exorcise demons out of people, they would say loose here, like loose here, Satan. Okay, this is what I'm feeling like. Maybe you feel like some kind of energy, demonic energy, maybe it's taken over his soul and his being. Okay, that he's doing this. Why is he doing this to me? What? It's not even so much me. You're not feeling this 4-4. I'm here. It's more like, why is he doing this to us? Okay, let's continue on here. Okay, 9 of Cups in reverse. The Hangman. The Lovers. Judgment. Yeah. Once again, okay. All right. He feels as though, like it's not fair. And I feel like if there are people that are aware of his presence, which I do, you may have, okay, your husband knows, you may have people that are very, very close, like your inner circle, who are aware of his presence. Okay, I'm hearing they know, and you're aware that they know. But I feel, because I heard, why do I have to sit in the seat of judgment? Okay, well, why am I being looked at? This is his energy. Why am I being looked at? Why am I being looked down upon? She lets me in. She allows me in. It's like they know that she loves me, that we're lovers, okay, that we're together, but it's like I don't feel as though they're looking down on him because you all have this relationship of love. I feel like it's, if they are actually doing it, he may just feel that, he may just think that, and that may not be the case at all. But it could be because if they are, because maybe he doesn't have the same status, okay, that you have. He doesn't have the money that you have. He doesn't have the power that you have. I don't think this is no bum. Don't get me wrong. Okay. And I shouldn't even say that. Okay. Forgive me for saying that. What I mean is, I don't think this is someone who would be just your average everyday person. I could be wrong. Like if you are a millionaire, for example, I'm not thinking this is somebody that's making like $30,000 a year. Now that's my thought. but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. He doesn't have much financially. She gives him. You take care of him financially. You give him things, property. Maybe you bought property for him so he could have a place to live, to stay, money. So people might be questioning if he's using you. They're questioning, why is he here? Okay. Why is he around? But now it's like, why have we, okay, allowed him in our energy field? So this is, I don't think this is you saying that. These are people that are observing, who know of his presence, okay, who knows why he's there, okay, why he loves you, okay, so deeply, so dearly. This, I don't feel like you were born into the kind of wealth and status that you have. I mean, no, I wasn't born into it. Not this, basically not this wealth and status that you have now. But you were born into something. You were born in, you've had some money. Okay. Your family was well to do, they were well off. Okay. But I feel like comfortable. Maybe a tad more than comfortable, but not like wealthy. Okay. Maybe some people might say rich. Okay, depending on their perspective. Okay. But I'm hearing we weren't rich. Okay. We had little more than the rest. We were able to get around. Okay. Do what we wanted to do what we chose to do with no issues, no problems at hand is what I'm hearing. Okay. There were people who watched us, who observed us. Oh, now this is going somewhere else. There were people who watched us, observed us, who we were and what we had. They thought they had more. They thought they could help us. They thought they could assist us to reach higher heights, like higher ranks. And I'm here, and that's exactly what they did. They did that through me. Okay, through my voice. I mean, so whatever kind of talent or abilities you may have, I feel, okay, that's how they did it. Okay, people helped your family, okay, get to higher heights, higher ranking, okay, but they did it through you. But I'm hearing they used you, so you may feel like you were used, or somebody feels like you were used, okay. And I feel appreciation. I feel like this man here that you are in a relationship with, this man, oh, wait, God, I just heard this man here, he humbled me. Okay. Wow, this is painful here. He took me in, loved on me, cared for me when nobody else did. I feel like that's the thing, like maybe you were feeling like you were being used. Okay. Just for this higher ranking. Okay, I was used for higher ranking once again. Okay, comeuppance. Okay, but unlike the people here who trying to murder me, no, they used your talents, okay, and your gifts and your abilities. I feel like to do this. Okay, but I'm hearing again there are people around who watched. He took me in, so there was a man here. Okay, I'm not saying that whoever he is, this person here, this first party here now that's now is the problem. Okay, he took me in, loved on me, cared for me, okay, treated me fairly, treated me justly, wanted me to have. I feel like he wanted you to have the ranking. He wanted you to have high status. He believed in you is what I'm hearing. Okay, all right, and you believed in him. You trusted him. Okay, wholeheartedly, with your whole heart, your whole life, your whole being. Okay, he would never steer me wrong. He would never do me wrong. I'm seeing you feel that. Okay, like in a room by yourself, I'm seeing you shaking your head, saying he would never, steer me wrong. He would never do me wrong. He would always take care of me. He will always love me. Okay, take care of you. Take the heart. Okay, all right. Did something happen? Okay, the heart here. That's what me, not materialistically. Okay. but he didn't have much. But he was trustworthy, caring, a good friend, okay, a partner. I feel like if you didn't get all the status and all of this stuff, the financial blah 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 and all the stuff that you currently have, if that never happened, this may have been someone that you may have married. Okay, I mean, I would have trusted him with my life. Okay, but I couldn't marry him. I couldn't be with him. I feel like I feel like people around you may have even, like friends, family, whatever, may have even thought, "Oh, that's cute." Like it was just something that was gonna come and go. You know, just somebody you was just dating or talking to for the time being. But he never came and went. Okay, in other words, he never left. Okay, but you would never let him leave. Okay, I'm here. I didn't want him to leave. Okay, it's like you knew. I feel like you knew that your heart was safe with him. He would always be there for you. Okay, he would always take care of you. Again, the heart. He would always love you. He would always trust your being. And he has, I'm hearing. And I'm here, I've made mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes in our journey, in your relationship with him, in our journey. He's hurt me too, I'm hearing. Okay, well that happens in relationships, okay, sometimes, okay. But we're together forever. This is maybe a promise that you made to one another, even if it was unspoken. Okay, and I'm hearing it was. Okay, and here it is. You know, the Nine of Cups in reverse. He's, like I said earlier when I was channeling, he's not happy here. He's upset about the situation. He feels stuck. Okay, you feel stuck. Okay, how can we fix this here, this situation? Because he's mad now. Okay, here we got the Lovers upright in the Judgment in reverse. Like I said, he doesn't want to be judged. He's tired of people looking at him funny, treating him funny. Okay, not respecting him, not respecting his status. I don't really know what the financial situation with this man is, because I feel like you take care of him financially. You give him, you partner with him in whatever way, okay? But you give him things, and your husband may contribute to that. I mean, we both do. We both give, you know, him. You know, I feel like you both financially, you both take care of him, so he can have whatever he wants, whatever he needs. He can do whatever he wants, go wherever he wants, etc., etc., etc. But at the same time, I feel like this man is at a point where this is not good enough for me. I don't want to be taken care of. Okay, like I'm here, like I'm a slum. Okay, or like I'm nobody. You know, I can do, I can live, I can contribute, I can give. Okay. It might not have been problematic for him at first, but I do kind of see him, you know, again by himself at times thinking, you know, like this is good. And you probably got him in a really nice dwelling, whatever it is, apartment, house, whatever the case may be. Okay, he's able to go where he wants, do what he wants because you all are taking care of him financially and so on and so forth. And you still keep playing, bitch. Y'all see what I did with? You see the ignorance and the hard-headedness. And why these people have not got this bitch, I'm not talking about the lady I'm reading for, no help. You try to be sneaky. I told you, I feel every single thing that you motherfuckers do. And yet you keep trying. You just sat up there and you just, excuse me, honey, because this is cousin. You sat up there and you have destroyed not only your own life, but you have destroyed the lives of others with your lies and your bullshit, telling them that they were going to get something. If they grouped up and got together to try to destroy me, and they ain't got shit but karma. And you sat up there and did everything you could do to try to be me. And yet I sit right here in my strength and in my courage and in my being and in my me. And I'm going to continue to. And you still keep trying. And you try to sneak. Maybe she won't feel it. And you all that sit there and watch this girl, and you have watched her all her life destroy herself and make an ass of herself. May the karma for whatever you all have watched this girl go through when you could have helped her and assisted her, and you sat back and you laughed at her and you used her. May everything that you saw that girl go through and you refused to help her, you refused to assist her, and you used her, may all of that shit happen to every single one of you. Because now the bitch's soul is gone and she's just fucking crazy as fuck. Now let me get back to my cousin. Okay. Sorry, honey. Let me get back to you. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. And not, what is that? Knight of Pentacles. I was going to say Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords here in reverse. And sorry to the other people watching. You have to watch the silly ass shit. And even you motherfuckers who was in the group. And some of y'all still in it. Your dumb asses. Okay. All right. Like I said, he does not want to be judged. He wants to work. He wants to be something. But again, I do feel an energy of anger, bitterness, scorn, okay, that he is sitting in right now. Okay. You know, some people may sit back and watch and think, hell, I love somebody, just take care of me and fit my life. But nah, I mean, some people would, but not everybody wants that. They want to do something too. They want to contribute too. They're a vessel too of you know, that where they can contribute to the world too, not just sit there and be taken care of. Okay. I want to work too. Even this man, he might have. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Let's just keep on going. Okay. Where you, cousin here, distant cousin on my mama's side, where you may have felt at one point that when in your younger years, okay, that you were being used. Come to understand that this is where this man may be in his life. Okay. Feeling what you felt. And when you felt that, this is not a criticism. I just want you to open your thinking. When you felt that and he was there for you, here it is now, this man may be feeling that I'm being used. Okay. You knew that your heart was in his hand and that he would take care of you, your heart. Okay. You've taken care of him financially. Okay. But now there is a need here. He needs to be taken care of, his heart. Okay. That I'm more than that. Okay. It's kind of almost like what happened to you is what's happening to him. Okay. Or that's what he feels. And the intention of your heart may not to use him. Okay. But this is what he's feeling, that I feel like that he feels like he's being used and his heart hurts. See, and I feel like this Queen of Wands is even though we're talking about a man here, I feel like this is the energy that he's sitting in. Feeling, again, he's a man. But he is not, if he's just living off of what you're doing, you're taking care of him, his home, his residence, giving the money, here you don't have to do shit. Okay. You know how they talk about this soft shit women's supposed to be, which I'm not even sure what that means. I guess that means just sit back and chill, don't do nothing. I'm not really sure. Okay. But because you know, whatever. Okay. But I feel as though the reason it's coming up as a Queen of Wands in reverse is because he may be feeling that the feminine energy of being hidden, okay, within, okay, like they say, the moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine, that type of thing. Okay, the hidden, not seen. He's not seen. He feels as though he's not seen. No one sees him. What do? Well, I can do something, not just be here. Okay, to love on her. Okay, when she's in need. What about my work? What about the works of my hands? I want to be seen. I want people to see me. I want to, or even just even if I want to do something. Okay, and put my work out there and contribute to the world. Okay, the feminine. Even when we think about the feminine, you know, in terms of the physiological structure of, you know, the man and the woman. Here, the woman within, the man, the male without. Okay, the phallus here without. You know, whatever. I ain't going to do it deeply, but you understand what I'm saying. So he's feeling hidden. Okay. Not seen. Not to say that women are not seen, but understand, not seen, in the background here. Okay, he's in that energy. Okay, and it has nothing to do with sexuality. If you're if that's where your mind is, then this isn't reading isn't for you. I'm not talking about the person that it's actually for. I'm talking about people that are watching. If you don't can't think high, then this is not for you. Because I'm not going low for you. Okay. Them days is over. Okay. Okay. So I feel like he's now in a place where he doesn't know who he is. Okay, detached from you. Okay, he doesn't know who he is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Who am I? He needs to know who he is. Okay. And I feel like now he's feeling anger, bitter, scorn. Okay. Without knowledge of self. Okay. Again, feeling like he's not working. Again, feeling like he's not contributing here at all to the world. I feel like this man is brokenhearted, but he's trying not to show it. So he may just be coming off as angry, like threatening you. You know, I'm gonna reveal our relationship, or maybe reveal things I know about you, or whatever the case. Okay, coming, across threatening, anger, but not showing the pain, well, and the hurt in a way of sorrow. Okay, a lot of sorrow. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups here in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't want your money. I don't even really think he wants your status and whatever it is that you do, the people that know you, all of that type of shit. That's not really in his heart what he's looking for. It's interesting that I'm hearing this. Okay. This man is looking for love. Okay. And you may be sitting there thinking, but I do love him, But love, love is action. It's not just, I love him, he's going to be around. I got to be married to this man just for appearance purposes, blah, blah. But this is the man I really love and we love each other, blah, blah. Okay. Do you hear him? Okay. He took care of your heart. He held your heart in his hand. Do you hear him? Whatever, when he speaks, do you hear? Has he said to you, okay, he may have said, well, I want to be up there with you. Well, if he loves you, of course he does. He wants to be seen with you, arm in arm with you. Okay, but whatever that agreement is about, that can't be done for whatever reason. Okay, but it's not just you. Okay, he's gonna be here, take care of my heart and blah blah, and I'm gonna take care of him financially. Do you know who he is? Has he really been able to share with you who he is? Does he doesn't even know. I was gonna say, does he know? We already went over that. He doesn't even know. He's not sure. It's always been about you and being there for you and taking care of you. Okay. This is not a criticism to put you down. Once again, this is just to open up your thinking and open up your eyes so that you can see. Why is he doing this to us? It's not so much about what he's doing to you. It's what he needs for himself. And I don't know, has this man said these things to you? Or I just heard him, does he know how? Is he sure? Is he clear? When he says, I want to be out there, I want to be up there, I want to contribute. Basically what he's saying is, I want to do more than just be here for you when you need me. I want to work. I want to contribute to society too. It's almost like it becomes a prison, like a pleasant prison. Okay, he got everything he could possibly need or want. Okay, obviously. But in terms of the material things, And he even loves you. Okay. But who is he? What work does he do? What does he contribute? Has he been allowed to, or has he been kept such a secret, or has it just been just things given to him so much so that, I mean, the man eventually began to feel like a little boy. Okay. Or even like, I hate to say it, but maybe even like your bitch. And that may not have ever been your intention at all. Okay, I'm here. It wasn't. Okay. Okay. You have to open your thinking here. This man is not happy any longer. Okay. And I am here. He will destroy your relationship. I don't know. Hold on. It's not so much between you and your husband, okay, because the husband is well aware. It's not about that. I mean, the relationship of the heart, the soul. Or maybe you are the relationship that you have with him. Okay. Your whole life, your whole career, honey. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but he's working on that. I feel like he feels like he has not been heard. Okay. Like you're not listening. You may be so used to him just being there for you and being around. Okay. But his heart hurts. Okay? And he's not happy. He doesn't want your money. Okay? I'm here to stop giving him money. Okay? He doesn't care about your money. He doesn't care about your status. He knows you. Okay. He's always known you. He knows who you are. I'm not sure. Something about authority. Your authority. I certainly hope that you aren't giving him like ultimatums and shit like that. I mean, I don't know, you know. Or that you haven't done that in the past. I think you did. No, that probably wasn't the wisest thing to do. Okay, hold on, please. Yeah. He want to work. I don't even think it's just so much a job, but at this point he may be happy just with a fucking job, bitch. Yeah, I just want to do something, goddamn. He wants to contribute to life. It may not even be about contributing to you, what you do and who you are and your husband and whatever y'all do and all that kind of shit. No, he wants to work. He wants to contribute. He wants to be somebody, do something, feel like somebody, okay? Like he's contributing to the world here, okay? 9 of Wands. So I feel like right now he's very guarded against you, okay? I'm here against all of you. Okay. Again, he feels like you have judged him. I don't think he feels like you have judged him, but the people around you, those who are very close, who know about your all situation. You haven't judged him. It's Queen of Swords, upright. Okay, let me see. It's interesting. I'm hearing it's something about men and his feminine energy around. It says, I'm hearing this is a man in Queen of Swords energy. Balance, truth. I know he's telling you the truth. Maybe this is another man who's been telling you, ma'am, cousin, distant cousin here, what you need to do, but you're not listening. And I don't understand why you're not listening. See, you sitting up there like, he'll be all right. No. Why are you doing that? The death card, stop doing that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You need to listen to the words that are being spoken here, okay? Because, and how long have you been doing that? Okay, what you've done by doing that, not really listening to him, and whoever this other person is, that might be your husband who's been telling you this, okay? You've weakened him, okay? Or he feels he has become, I don't want to say you, but maybe you have, but he feels weakened, okay? Like he's weak, okay? There needs to be some, and he gonna do whatever the fuck he feels like he has to do at this point to bring justice here to him, okay? Because he's feeling used, abused, misled. I'm hearing open up your heart to him. The things that are being said. I feel in some way, shape, or form, you may be making, you living in some kind of fear here. You're afraid he's going to do something. See, people have these fears. We have these fears in life. And the things that we fear the most, we often bring to us. And I feel that's exactly what you've done. Okay, that's exactly what has happened here. You have, I feel like you may have kept him kind of, you didn't really listen to what he was saying, or you listened but you didn't listen. You heard his words, okay, but you didn't, I feel like you kind of kept him in this kind of again, in prison, pleasant prison state, like he'll be all right, because you were so afraid that if word got out to your community, okay, about this relationship, that it would ruin, I'm hearing, your status. Okay, again, this thing with this financial ability, so on and so forth. Okay, that it would ruin it. But look, it's about you doing that. Your greatest fear is coming to you here. Okay? It is about to be ruined. He has whatever has set up in his mind that's what he's going to do. I'm going to tell it, I'm hearing. Bring her shame. A lot of shame. Okay. Not this day. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of shame. Okay. But I feel that you can change this now. Okay. You can change it. Don't let it sit in the state that it's in. If you love him, then love him. For real. I really feel like your husband tried to say something to you. Like, let that man go. Okay? Let him go work. Let him go get a job. Let him go do what he wants to do. And you're holding him back. I see him saying it to you. Okay. We're not going to sit up here and judge these people's relationship, y'all, with the husband and all that kind of stuff. Okay. This is the situation. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you here. Okay, 2 fell out. Let's see. Okay, these are some oracle cards here from the Art of War. The first one says, Sun Tzu said, the quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon, which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. Get your timing right. Timing is critical in war, in business, in sport, and in our relationships with other people. Here we are. Timing. Your relationship with this man here. Deciding on your strategy or your plan is essential, but it is only as good as it is appropriate for the situation. Don't rush in like a bull in a china shop. Wait, and when the time is right, don't hesitate. Here's the time. Don't hesitate. No one is saying rush this situation, but you better fix it if you don't want your career, okay, or whatever it is, your status, ruined. The timing is now. This is why you came. Okay, this is why you contacted me. Okay. Sun Tzu said, thus it may be known that the leader of armies is the arbiter of the people's fate, the man on whom it depends whether the nation shall be in peace or in peril. Let's see what it says. Learn to tell good advice from bad. Advice is freely available to us every day, all day. How you deal with it all is on you and no one else. The key decisions are yours to make. In order to withstand the ups and downs of life, it is essential that you learn how to tell good advice from bad in order to find peace instead of peril, honey. Because what you're about to find here is peril. You need to make peace with yourself. Whatever's happening that has caused you, he's not going anywhere, but he's about to. He was there for you. He took care of you. He loved you when you felt like you were being used and you felt like you weren't loved, and so on and so forth. Okay, and he stayed with you and watched you marry some goddamn body else. Please, and stayed with you. Okay, he understood, but he stayed. Took care of your heart every time you needed it. It's time you take care of his. I feel, don't be selfish. There's no, the scriptures, the Bible, the manual. There's no fear in love. What's the opposite of love? Fear. It's not hate, it's fear. You're living in fear that he's going to walk away from you and not be there for you, and that you won't have the love that you need so desperately. Especially, you've been, God knows however long this has been going on, you have been feeling used for a long time. But he's been there to take care of you, to love on your heart. He knows you. He knew you, for a long time now. He knows the real you. And he's loved you and been there and dealt with all the shit. You're afraid that if he moves on or that he does something for himself that you will lose him. But see, you're about to lose him anyway. You're afraid you're going to lose your career. You're afraid you're going to lose him. And that's exactly what's happened. You've been holding it. In a way, it's something is turned into you holding him prisoner. Okay. But he ain't going to be your prisoner. He will be your lover and your friend, but he's not going to be your prisoner. Okay. You need to not hesitate, and you need to go speak with him. Your husband been trying to tell you, okay? And allow him to be free. And if he loves you, he's still going to be there, but he's got to go live a life and, not feel like he's not a man and he's a bitch. Okay? All right. I certainly hope that was helpful to you. I certainly hope that was helpful to others that watched. Okay. Excuse me for having to tell people what they need to hear when they're bothering me and I'm working. Okay. But it is what it is. All right. Again, thank you for watching and thank you for your support. You all have favor. Peace.